Mike Tyson versus Jake Paul has taken the actual thing by storm this year. And it's going to be crazy because this thing has seating in it for, yes, I'm about to blow your head off, $2 million. And when you look at this type of an event, you say, hello, whoa. I mean, literally, there will be 80,000 people in this event. And with that being said, that's going to be the biggest box office of any fight ever. And this is how all of you guys who are running boxing gym programs are going to benefit from it, because today, Stacy, we're going to have a super challenge to lead people into this fight, but at the same time have something ready for Black Friday. So you ready to
That's
get it
right.
popping?
No, that's right. I mean, you're crazy if you're not taking advantage of it. The whole world is going to want to be boxing leading up to this and afterwards. The draft of this thing is going to be incredible. So, yeah, we're going to dive in and talk some boxing and getting people in that gym.
Yes, if you don't take advantage of this opportunity to get yourself to the next level right now, there will never be a time for you to do it if you don't take advantage. But you're going to learn a couple of things. We're going to need some help from you guys. First, we're going to need to know exactly what is it that you need in your gym currently right now to get it over that hump, so you can catch the momentum and the drift from this thing, and make sure that you have something really cool, because there are tons and tons of people who want to take advantage and take opportunity to get into the ring or to box and learn how to get themselves into fit shape, because that's what we're dealing with. So today what we're going to do is, Stacy, I think it will be, a travesty if we didn't show and go through this step by step on how you can actually fill your gym up. But we definitely need to know a couple of things. First, do you need to get more people into your classes right first? Now, because some of you guys, I walk in there and it's like crickets. You don't have anybody in there. Now, it's obvious it's a customer acquisition for you, but we need to know if you need more people.
That's right.
Or if you need less people, but more valued based people, people who
That's right.
actually need a real problem
Yeah.
solved, like the Gen Xers in the world, people who have real serious issues physically, right?
Mm-hmm.
More of those and less of the abundant. Or do you need to get away from the hustle and bustle of trying to create content, and do you want to just have something going for you
Yeah.
so that you can get people to you too, that's
Yeah.
saying what you want to say to those people, because that's available for all of you guys. And
Yeah.
we're going to go deep and show them what we're doing to get our guys take, so they can take part in getting this momentum.
Love it.
And that's right. So it's not something that we take lightly, but we would like for you guys to let us know, is it more people that you need? Is it more high value people that you need? Is
Mm-hmm.
it automation? Because these boxing classes are so important, because when people see this kind of event going on, that it's going on with Jake Paul and Mike Tyson,
Yeah.
they are being motivated. Why? Because nearly, when we're approaching 16 million people just on our Facebook page that have just trended over there for some of the behind the scenes topics and conversations and seeing things that really interest them. So we just want to make sure we got the data. So let us know if you got a program first
Mm-hmm.
by liking the post, making sure if you got one, like it. The
Yeah.
second thing I want you guys to take part in is to let us know exactly which one of those things that you need. Do you need
Mm-hmm.
more people to come into your class? Do you need more high profile people coming to your class? Or do you need automation going in your social media, running your social media for you? Or do you need, because the thing about it is, most of those individuals have trouble. What, Stacy? What would you say? Is it building an offer of people for their class?
Well, we find, yeah, the offer is always a huge just gap in everybody's business. You know, for a lot of folks that own these boxing gyms, or they're trainers that may go from gym to gym and do
Yeah.
their thing. I mean, that's their bread and butter. But at the end of the day, they're still doing the old offers, 6 sessions for
Yeah.
350, 12 pack for this,
No.
unlimited for this. Y'all, those days are gone.
Yeah. You
Gone.
got to be.
Like way gone.
Yeah.
So that's why we're so pumped up about Black Friday, and the fact, like Eric was talking about, that it's on the cusp of this Mike Tyson fight is just incredible. So we do find that, to answer your question, yes, we do find that the offers are not really yummy enough. That's what we say over here. It's just
Mhm.
not yummy, because you got some competition and you want to create separation, and you can do that by having an offer and some other things too. But yes, I do see when we talk with people, I want to dovetail on top of what you were just saying. People are needing more people.
Yeah.
And like you said, there are people that want higher paying clients. That's a good thing. And then
Mhm.
there's some people that are just like, man, I need something fresh and dope in my gym. I need something cool.
Too
I got
much.
this boxing, but I've been doing this a while.
Yeah.
I need a switch up,
Yeah.
the trainers are saying. So we totally get it. So we're going to dive into all of this today.
All right. Well, go ahead.
No, I went.
The first thing that I would speak to is exactly what it looked like when you want to have something that's really cool in your gym that's marketed. So we're taking this thing that we're going to do with K2, and what we're going to do is show you what using the momentum looks like, right? So what happens is, and congratulations to the page, we just went over 776,000 followers on the page. I mean, 700 and what, let me see, 760,000 over here. So congratulations. But guess what we did with that? We took that, and what we are doing, so we just hit the congratulations, and that's a congested effort for everybody who's in the school, and on 290,000 over here on Instagram. So special shouts out to you guys for following and supporting and continuing to tolerate it. But it doesn't mean anything if you don't know how to help them, right? And
True.
it's not about you. When you're dealing with the clients and the customers that'll take part in whatever you're teaching or whatever you're offering over there, you got to remember that it's about them. And that takes a transition because you're so enamored with how good you are at what you do.
Yeah.
But what we're doing is, I took my social media, which of course has a crazy traction going in it, and I announced the Power Junkie Boxing program, and it's going to launch. We're going to give the K2 family the opportunity now to show the world, and it's going to permeate through the market space because we're creating a challenge around that. And we're going to conduct it through the Master Boxing page. So we want all of you guys to take part. You're going to learn how to get fit on an entirely different level utilizing Power Junkie Boxing, and it's going to feature all 12 peaks of training. So you're going to learn how to get that motor skill stuff going on. You're going to know how to stretch and open up the body so you can be much more light and flexible. And at the same time, I did have that image, but at the exact same time, you will also really get the lean muscle like a real boxer. Most of you guys be talking like you about that boxing stuff, but because when you really get in that shape, you're working and you're operating in a totally different kind of way. So I will upload those right there to the computer so we can show them what it actually looks like. And if this will be the first gym offering it, so you're gonna want to be on standby, because not only is it going to be there, but you'll be able to get it inside of the subscription there. And so, we're not doing that in our program. We're going to let our coaches launch it. So here is a sneak peek of what it'll look like when it's coming. Yeah, man, you these jokers don't have an idea what we talking about. But let's get them
It is
popping.
so cool.
Bam. And so when you talking about power junkie, this is
Mhm.
what we talking about. We talking about the sheer smoke, right? So
Mhm.
it's a very, very solid program that covers every facet of what you'll need in order to dominate physically and get to a place where you've never been in your life before, because this is literally the research started back in 1989, 91 it was assured, in 93 it was being put through the test. I'm talking 1993. Then 95 is my stint in the medical field, taking it further and really learning much more about the human body. And when it comes from a muscular standpoint, a motor skill standpoint, and
Ooh.
all of the different methods of nutrition that you'll need in order for to get your body to an optimal level. So Power Junkie is consumed with all of those different things. But one of the things that I didn't really shed light on is when I created the 52 weeks program, right? You wanted to get in shape. You wanted to be fit. You wanted to make sure that you didn't have any excess fat on your body or inflammation in the body. Am I right?
Yep.
This is key. But working out sucks when you're not in shape yet. It doesn't suck as bad when you're in shape and you get to share with people, but it definitely is an uphill battle when you're not in shape and you're not fit. So what could I do to solve that problem? Stace, you know what I'm like.
I
You
do
know,
know where you're
you know
going.
how I get down. You know how I get
Yes.
down. When it's
Yeah.
all said and done, I gotta make it so that they can't sleep because they're so pumped. So that's
Mhm.
how I designed it. First, it was a fun activity of what people like to do the most. They like to box, right? They like to throw punches. They like to know how to throw them, and they like to look good doing it.
Mhm.
When you got that and you couple it with the right workout and the kind of workout that gets your body to a result, I mean, really flush the fat. So what do? I go back to my 1993 mindset, and that's building up layers of muscle that will eat away and chew away at all of that fat and cholesterol that's in your body. And then I said, now we got to focus on gut, making sure that that gut is going to be really managed well. So, of course, we got the meal plan, but you need the coaching as well. And every time you get into this position where you're back in control of your life, typically the New Year's resolution is
Yeah.
they always are ready January 1, but we're talking about November 14th,
That's right.
November 25th,
Mhm.
December the 13th, December the 27th, January the 3rd,
Mhm.
February the 26th. We're talking about continuous focus.
Uh-huh.
And so the program was designed for that, to get you to the optimal side of yourself where you want to look in the mirror again. You want to take your shirt off and you want to walk through the crowded park
Mhm.
or at the beach with your gear off. And if
Yeah.
you're a girl, you want to wear the two-piece. You don't want to
Yeah.
have to cover up. You want to have the flat stomach. You want to have the strong thighs. You want to have the glutes popping. You want your arms to look really nice. Every time, from every angle, when people are taking pictures of themselves, they catching you in the picture. You want them to be like, who is that? That's
Mhm.
what Power Junkie Boxing was for. It was designed and to beat your body into a way where it just carves you out into a beautiful, sculpted piece of artwork. And
Yeah.
so that's what's so beautiful about it. And once you're able to do that, you can use it for your class, but you can also use it for your online. So that's what's the powerful thing about an offering. What is that thing going to do for that person? You know, that
Mhm.
person that's been trying to get in shape, that person that hates working out, because people don't like working out. They get accustomed to it, but go ahead.
No, you're going exactly where I was. It was, everybody around the block has been there, done
Yeah,
that, heard the same song and dance. Not that we
yeah,
all watch television like we used to, but
yeah,
all the commercials, the little bits that we see as we stream. it's all that New Year's resolution is going to start coming. And let me tell you, something like this beats the hell out of a treadmill in just doing weights. I mean, this
Yeah.
man can build a system and it is
Yeah.
fun and it doesn't stop. And
Yeah.
so to engage people, it's phenomenal.
Yeah.
Phenomenal.
And I think when you put it into context with people, some people have a hard time really getting to the place where they don't know how to do the marketing part. So
That's
if you're a
roadblock.
person that has more trouble with the marketing, then make sure you let us know down in the comment boxes. Just say marketing has been your hurdle.
Yeah.
You got something cool, but the marketing of it is your biggest, downfall. It's kind of where you get stuck, because we understand. Because the whole thing about it, what you guys are appreciate is this isn't about your marketing. What getting your content, it's out there. It's about putting it on a machine. So what happens with these companies like Crunch Fitness and Lifetime? See, they have hedge fund money, right? So with these people, when they market, that's their whole entire thing. So if you're in a gym and you don't have super marketing going on, or you don't have traction, it's because you don't have the marketing and you're accustomed to just working out with your people. That's where your love is. But let's turn it into a business. If you want to turn it into a business, this is what Power Junkie is going to come with: full automation.
Yeah.
Right. And Stacy can speak to the automation. What are some things that?
Yeah, I don't want to get too techie here, but the beautiful thing about automation is it allows your business to be running while you're sleeping. It allows your business to be growing while you're working with your people. It allows you not to miss those touch points with your people who have seen something on social media or come across something on Google to immediately connect with you. And whether you're there or not, you can immediately respond to them. It allows you to be able to, connect with them or get them right to where they can find more and swipe their dang card. Otherwise you can be playing phone tag, your Facebook messages can get in a spam folder, all that good stuff. So there are ways that really efficient automation. This is where we are these days, guys.
So Stacy, tell me this though. What in the hell? How much money can people miss in a gym if they don't have automation? Like literally, like if you got something like this, people are going to want to know about this. So,
the amount of money, I mean, tens of thousands of dollars. I mean, it depends on how big of an operation that you have. I mean, you can be losing money like it's just going out a pipeline.
Yeah.
Because the thing is when you have something like Power Junkie, or if you have some of our programming and you know how to market it, people are going to want to find out more. That's the whole purpose of marketing, is for them to connect with you and be able to find out more and be like, man, I'm in. You want to have that offer that's just like, they just cannot say no. They cannot say no. And so it's a matter of letting people are like, you wake up in the morning, I don't have my phone on here, but you wake up in the morning and you have these messages on your phone of people who have enrolled while you've been asleep.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden you got to put something on your website, class is full, sign up for the waiting list.
Yes.
Waiting list. It's cool to have a waiting list.
And that's right. And the powerful thing about that, so thanks for that. But, we want everybody to really understand the amount of people that will try to get to you when you're fully prepared. You'll know, because we know when we're asleep that our business will continue to be moving. It will continue to have people trying to contact us. It'll have people trying to connect. It'll have people going online and purchasing. It'll have that consistency. So you'll really feel like, this is why I'm doing such a powerful job, because you got everything backing you up. It's like hiring a department. So that Power Junkie, this thing here is an example of what full automation will look like for the gym owner now. But at the same time, It's going to be running simultaneously with the launch of our hybrid fighter,
Mhm.
right? That's for real fighters, real pro fighters, people
Yeah.
in the prize fighting business who want to develop their athletes so that they can be much more offensively aware and astute and be a true aficionado of offensive fighting. And it's typically for people who have trouble with delivering offense and stuff. So I can't wait to continue to market this thing in a way and use all of you who want to work out at a gym or even at the crib with something that can really get you to another level and give you the way boxing feel, because
Mhm.
Power Junkie will simulate a real title fight kind of boxing
Yeah.
match.
Yeah.
It's so cool. And
Yeah.
then it's fully automated online with your website and everything. So it's just going to be, people will be signing up for your subscription and they'll be signing up for your gym too. So it's going to play as a double-edged sword. And shit, man, the results,
Mhm.
that's what we're doing. We're pushing the game to boxing
Mhm.
to another place that it can circumvent and use the momentum of these big fights and stuff. I think I
Definitely.
have 1 million view videos in the past 4 or 5 days already. And that's because people want to see boxing.
They do.
So, you know,
Mhm.
that's why you got to get ready. Are you ready?
Are
You know,
you
do
ready?
you have enough people coming in, right? Or do you have enough right people coming in?
Mhm.
Do you have a really great offer? We call it the Grand Slammer. You know,
Mhm.
it's the knockout
Knockout
offer.
offer.
The
Yeah.
knockout offer. Do you have that offer? Because if you don't know how to do this, here's what we're going to do this week. We
Yeah.
are leading a class in our school that's going to highlight the key number one topic that people are having the most trouble in. And typically, the most trouble is usually getting people there or the
Mhm.
right people there, but really for sure, the offer. That
It
offer
often
is
comes
really
down to
important
that.
because
Yeah.
most people like, I'm like, what do you charge? They're like $150.
Yeah.
I'm like
And
$150 a month. Well, that's just telling them that you don't have a real care or passion about you. You don't have confidence in your other stuff, the stuff
yeah.
that is up here. And
Yeah.
that's what Power Junkie is included with. It's not only come in for the first 4 months, but then it's the next 4 months is this next component to it, which each one of these components was over a decade of research in my life. Like I lived it. And that's one of the most important things that you got to know about the nutrition. I took part in that, even though we got top nutritionists in the world that are working with the
Mhm.
top fighters. And so Megan Murphy will be kind of the person that you would have conversations with. Stacy as well, when it comes down to if it's a medical situation, diet, and knowing how to focus on your stuff. If you're a female athlete, and then because if you're operating in the sports world and in the gym business, these are the components you want to have in place so that people can pay for these services. If not, they're going to leave out of your facility and go somewhere else.
That's right.
And you want to be able to manage as much in your place as possible, because if you package it right, you can do exactly what Jake Paul and Mike Tyson are doing. So I'm going to tell you about this offer that they have. The offer that they have for that, it's called the MVP Power Experience. MVP Owner Experience. And what is that? It's the $2 million package that offers you 10 seats,
At the fight.
concierge to take you around and go to the weigh-in, of course, some autograph memorabilia, and just the experience of an owner, the MVP owner, $2 million in an 80,000 seat arena. Phil, 80,000 tickets will be sold for this thing. And they bundle it with the experience of being with the guys with a concierge service and security. There's nothing like knowing
Yeah,
that boxing has gotten to a point now that it's not about boxing fandom, it's about the boxing experience. And
that's
so they're
it.
not selling boxing, they're selling an experience. You get it? And
So
that's
I'm
what you have to
yep.
know about marketing. What'd you say,
Well,
Stacey?
yeah, and it is exactly what you said that they are doing for this fight
Yeah,
that you guys need to be doing with your gym.
yeah.
Offer that experience. And what is that experience? Like, what is your area of expertise? What problems are you solving? And you build something beautiful around that person that you made it for is like, I got to do whatever I got to do to be in that. I got to have that in my life.
Yeah,
So that's the perfect analogy. It's
that's
the
right.
same thing. It's just Jake and Mike are just on a totally different, playing field up there. They're just bigger numbers, bigger dollars, but all money is green.
They will do what it takes. And this is what this is. This is about saying, what is my number one problem right now with this? Do I know how to get people here?
Hmm.
Just answer the question honestly. Do I
Yeah.
know how to get people here? Do I know how to get the right people here? Because first you want volume. If you want to get a lot of people in your classes, then you're just talking about volume. But if
Yeah.
you're talking about getting higher profile kind of people into this event, into your gym, like Mike Tyson and them are doing for that front row, that concierge service, and that all out experience. If you're trying to get very high profile level people to your facility, executives and people who are in the CEO,
Mhm.
identity, then it's about knowing how to create the proper content that you market to those people. Are you that person? Do you have enough people? You just don't have enough right people. That right there is targeting.
Yep.
So the first one is
Being
about customer acquisition. The other one is really about targeting. So that's your message.
You just got
So
to be
let us know.
super
Let
clear on
us
who you
know.
are.
Yeah. So let us know if that is what you need. Now, the
Mhm.
other thing is, do you have an offer? An offer gotta be something that you're going to use to sell something like this that's really, really dope. If you got something that's really good at your gym, but you don't really know how to sell it, then you need to have something that you will use to sell that, because that power junkie boxing is just it'll be lights out. And the reason why I'm already starting to say it, let me see. Let me see.
That's Jim. What's up, chilling from Dundee, Scotland? Hey, Jim.
Hey, what's up, Jim?
Mhm.
Scotland in the building, my man Jim. And I see my man Lil Z. What's up,
Mm-mm.
champ? Over here. If you take and think about what is it that you are dealing with,
Mhm.
how do you make what you're doing so yummy to a person? So the challenge is this. So Stacy, this is where we're going to get into this challenge. The
Yeah.
challenge is we're challenging you
Mhm.
to get your ideal client into the gym, which is me. Maybe Stacy want to take part
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
But what we want you to do is we're going to look at everybody who's liked our post, everybody who's commented, and we're going to go to your profile between now and the end of the week. And we're going to see if you understand how to create interest from people like us.
Yeah.
I'm going to go, and I'm not only just this week, up until the 14th, we're going to say, can you set your page up where I'm interested? Because I know what to look for. If I am someone, I'm Generation X.
Mhm.
If I'm someone who is looking for a gym, now I know not to just look for somebody doing pads. I know not to just look for someone who has a good look in place. I'm looking for the service that I need, right? Mind, body, understanding,
Yeah.
process, show me the map kind
Yeah.
of person.
Yeah.
That's what we're focusing on. So it's powerful that you know that. Hey Jim, oh man, absolutely. We appreciate you for hanging out with us as we get everybody prepared for one of the biggest events going on in boxing, as far as numerically. This will probably surpass easily the Mayweather Pacquiao as far as numbers.
I
They
believe it
did,
will.
yeah, they did 4 million on pay-per-view, but this one is free. This is going
Yeah.
to be on Netflix. And then we're going to say, how can you, between now and the day that fight happens,
Yeah.
how can you maximize the momentum to your gym? We want you to think about that. And so that's what we're going to help you do. And that's why we are doing the Black Friday challenge. This challenge is to make sure you got on offering for Black Friday, period, to get people signed up for the new year and a super experience between now and then.
Yep.
So if you don't, you better make sure that you stay on, keep it locked. If you got questions, you can message us on the page or down in the comment boxes. What were you going to say, Stace?
Oh, nothing. I mean, I think the timing of this Jake Paul and Mike Tyson fight is perfect. And the beautiful thing about Black Friday is you get people moving and you get cash flow before Christmas, and you're not waiting till the beginning of the year.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right. You, all my guys in the school, y'all best be ready, because
Yep.
we're taking this thing to a place that is going to just really show everybody why what you were doing wasn't working. Because sometimes you get in your own way because you're so consumed with what you're doing. But this ain't that. You have to think about that person and what that experience is all about. And our Power Junkie Boxing is going to be for the mainstream fan and for fighters who want to work out in the same manner in which they should fight.
Yeah. Say that again. Say that again so it really lands.
It's for the prize fighter who wants to work out in the manner in which they should fight. So it's going to be a muscle memory galvanizing system. And at the same time, you're going to get in fight shape, but you're going to learn how an athlete should actually train his body for fighting. And I don't see anybody doing it, including some of the top professional fighters.
No.
They are in the hands of a person that has never been in real boxing. I've been in real boxing and I understand the human body better than anybody that you could ever imagine. When I say I know something, I know it. I always give myself shit for, not knowing something, but I know what I know. When it comes down to the human body and what you should do for it, fighting, Power Junkie Boxing is fucking it. It doesn't.
Yeah.
And I because it covers all 12 peaks of the human body. And that's what the program derived from. So when you want to get people in, it's going to retain them because they're going to get it. And then you'll have a map to make sure that they're locked in on. So that's what you got to think about. The way that you can get more people into your gym is understand how to make it so that they know what you really do, not just showing them your Instagram and your Facebook and your TikTok. They need more than that. I need more than that. So we're going to challenge you guys. And if you stay tuned, we're going to make sure that you guys get some quality insight and pearls. But in the School of Boxing, we teach you how to be a real force and how to reach the top 1% in the training business. And the training industry is well over $1 trillion industry. When you think about training and health and wellness and all of that, it's well over $1 trillion. The thing about it is you have to create every single dollar yourself.
Everyone.
And if you understand that money doesn't chase good, money chases value. And so you're not the value. What you're giving them is the value. So learn how to create value, and value attracts money. You won't have to think about it. All right. So that's what all I want you guys to think about. Jake Paul and Mike Tyson, know that they have a great MVP owner experience to sell. They're selling it for $2 million, 10 seats, and the experience of a lifetime. They'll never forget it. It's not about money. It's about the experience for them. So what is that thing for you? And if you don't know how to do it, we're going to help you do it. And we're going to show you exactly how we're working with our clients to
Yeah.
build this thing, separate it from the rest, create this what we call a USP. That's the unique sales proposition. Why would a person want this thing, and what separates it from anything they can ever go get? You
That's
got to
right.
get inside of their head, and we understand people. And if you don't understand truly how to do this, then this is definitely the Black Friday challenge is the one for you. So stay tuned, keep it locked, and make sure you message us if you have further questions.
Yeah.
And thanks again for all of you guys, Jim and Harold and Thomas and Master Boxing. Special shouts out to our sponsor, the Hybrid Fighter. It's
Oh.
about to go down. Hybrid Fighter. It's not the perfect fighter. It's the perfect weapon. Until next time, be blessed at Godspeed, guys. See you guys soon in the Winner Circle group over on Facebook. Peace.